Hello again, everybody. I'm having quite the weekend. So, I've made several references to the upcoming content of this video without a formal explanation. So, without further ado, I just don't understand people and their arrogance of the assumption of knowing something. Socrates had it right all along. We don't truly know anything. That's right, nothing. We seem to think we know something, but in reality, we justify knowledge through the balancing of probability. Oh, hey, look, the sun comes up every morning. Yep, there it is again. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to come up tomorrow. There's just a high probability that it will. But to pretend to actually know that it will come up tomorrow is a false assumption. Here's a scary idea. How do you know when you walk out of a room that the room doesn't disappear behind you, only to reappear after you return? You don't. I mean, you assume it's still there, but is it really? I mean, you weren't there to confirm it, and even if you put a camera on the room and left it, you would still be perceiving the room. How about this crazy idea? Maybe you're the only person in the whole world. I mean, maybe the human race became extinct thousands of years ago and some alien civilization found just enough DNA to recreate you. And let's say this alien civilization created a giant fishbowl called Earth, filled with tons of fake people for you to interact with. Maybe. Maybe I'm a store-bought elementary school science project of the future. I'm a sea monkey. The apparent truth is that while all of these concepts are really out there, none of them are really deniable. We all just assume that none of what I'm saying is true. That's why I think it's important for us to sometimes take a step back and realize just how much assuming we do on a daily basis. How you know who your daddy is? 'Cause your mama told you. Really, the question is, how do you even know who your mother is? There you go, assuming again. I mean, don't get me wrong, I realize that this flies in the face of common sense. But what's that? A bunch of reasonable assumptions that have had an effective track record. And really, that's all you can hope for, to be effective with your choice of assumptions. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to see this video and think that I'm totally nutty batshit crazy. But for the people who watch this and get it, dude, you could totally be an alien sea monkey. So let's take this sense of assumption and move it into the realm of dogma. See, this is where assumption takes a nasty U-turn, because now you're assuming things that are not observable. But I feel God's all around me. Feel this. I don't even feel the air all around me, but I have a strong hunch that it's probably there. It's funny, I can feel it. So if you find yourself shaking your head at my blasphemy, gotta ask yourself something. Why are your assumptions better than mine? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You gotta have something. After all, you're just assuming that I'm wrong because the questions that I raise challenge your fragile view of the world. See, I have no position, and I believe that nothing is something. And when I do assume, I have a sense of awareness about what it is that I'm doing, which I think is probably lacking in a lot of people. So I have nothing to lose and everything to gain, whereas you have everything to lose because you're playing Jenga with assumptions. So I say let's let the chips fall where they may. Because after all, dude, you could be an alien sea monkey. So anyway, there's my much needed quick clarification. It's Sunday. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Take it easy.